What happened to us? What happened to us? It's a question. When you've gone through or are going through this journey that you're dealing with as far as infidelity is going on. And I know the initial response is like, what happened is you cheated. Or, if you are the infidel, what happened is I cheated. But yes, that's obvious. But the truth is, something broke down before that incident happened, before the traumatic experience happened, before you walked out, before they cheated on you. And I can remember a time when, just I would say the atmosphere or the gauge, the temperature in the house, so to speak, it was just tension. It was just something there. And Lanisha and I we weren't arguing. We weren't mad at each other. It was just something was off. And if you can identify with that, or maybe that may be your current situation, that's something that we have to pay attention to. And I think many a times when we gauge that something is off or that tension, we don't address it. And it could be something small, but we have to learn to address the small things because they can turn into bigger situations and things. And so that's what we did. We address it. Anytime the gauge is off, the atmosphere is off, I try to address it. Lanisha tries to address it. Say, hey, are we okay? What's going on? And what I'm sharing is, you have to be real and honest about that. Even if you don't know what the deal is, soon as you begin to feel that something is off, you got to be like, look, all right, we need to be praying about this, or let's slow down. Let's talk. Again, like, communication is crucially important because offense can build up and you can begin to bake in negativity and bake in all types of things. And left with your own mind, you'll come up with all types of conclusions. Well, this is what's probably happening, and whatever. And you bake and you bake and you bake. And then now you have this cake that is not healthy for you or for your spouse or anybody that's in the atmosphere, even your children, for the sake of that. And so, my encouragement to you is, like, listen, like, no matter where you are, maybe you're dealing with a rough spot, and you do need to look back and see where the breakdown took place, because then you can identify the problem. And I always say, focus on the solution, right? So, and then you can go from there. You can pray, you can talk, even when you have disagreements and it's heated and you see what's going on. Like, still try to keep those communication lines open, even if you only can talk 5 minutes at a time, 10 minutes at a time. And then somebody pulls up and say, look, this is getting overwhelming. I can't move any forward. You don't have to disrespect one another. You don't have to call each other out. You don't have to do it. That's all emotion and anger and stuff that's not helping you to move forward. So I'm encouraging you, like, don't bake in the frustration. Like, be able to talk about it. Be able to identify what took place. And if you've made that decision and you want to move forward and get on that road to recovery, then talk about that. I always say, pray before you talk, pray after you talk. Invite the Holy Spirit in. Be able to pray. A simple prayer that you can pray, I got this from Doug Addison, was, Lord, show me what the enemy doesn't want me to see. Because remember, we're not fighting against flesh and blood. Like, it's all types of rulers and darknesses, all types of stuff that's trying to destroy you, your marriage, your relationship. And sometimes it gets in. But know that there's no weapon formed against you that should prosper. It really doesn't have to prosper. It can hit, but it doesn't have to prosper. And I'm encouraging you, don't let it prosper. Don't let it prosper. Identify what's going on. Take that time. Look back. It's like, man, like, okay, this is what took place. Then you own your own stuff. Like, this is where I messed up. This is where you messed up, but this is where I messed up. So I'm not going to throw any stones, because I got some parts in this as well. And maybe, you may say, my part ain't your part, but I got my part. And then we deal with this individually. And then we can deal with this collectively. We can invite got back into the marriage and recommit to that area and have the communication and have the connection and have all those things that we need so that we can move forward and once and for all and be on that road and that journey. Look, God can restore your joy, and I just want you to be encouraged pertaining to that situation. It is 100% possible for you to move forward if your husband and wife are willing to commit and move forward. So I want to give you encouragement on today, and as you have that reflection, and just know that that as you're taking that time, as you're reflecting, as you're allowing Holy Spirit to do the course correction, the loving course correction. I'll never forget that. One of my professors had said, loving course correction of Holy Spirit. Allow him to massage your heart and mind, to take some of the bitterness, the wrath, the anger, the malice, all that stuff that can be toxic, that can be holding you back from receiving and hearing the instruction, or receiving the healing, or receiving the restoration, or even having the mindset to even move forward. All right, so that just was growing at me. I just want to share that with you. I always wish you love. If you need to DM us. If you're serious, you want to go on this roadmap to restoration, we can not only get you the download, but we can walk you through it, set up a time. We're praying for you, beloved, and just enjoy your day. God bless you.